Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I decided to car vlog on the way to work this morning about our taxes. It's income tax time. It's the time of the year that we all kind of wait for because you can splurge without feeling guilty, and you can also make up for all the money that you spent during the holiday time. So I'm just here not to tell you how to live your life at all, but I'm just here with a few tips for those of you who want to figure out how to put your money to best use, so come 6 months from now, you don't really have to wonder where all that money went. I know people who get $9,000-$10,000 back, and in 2 or 3 months, it's gone. And you can't even really tell what they spent it on. Not that we're not in their lives, but I know people where we just have no idea what they spent it on at all. I never get that much back because I always make too much money, and not that I make a lot of money, but that's just the way it is. When I did have 3 little kids, I worked 2 jobs. So my tax bracket was different. And then now I have 1 child, and I don't work 2 jobs, but now I only got 1 earned income credit to claim. So I guess I screwed myself either way. But I will tell you what I normally do with my taxes and just some tips and ideas. And if you want to follow suit, fine. If not, fine. You know, I'm just here with tips. Just like saving tips and tips where you can know where it went. So we're going to get to the exciting part, you know, hitting the malls, so shopping, splurging. But let's get to the part that we don't want to do first. So the first thing I do is I pay off a couple of bills, or pay up a couple of bills. I have 1 major credit card, and I always put $200 or $300 on that. Depending on how much you get, you can put more. But that's just for my card is paid up, rainy day, 3-4 months from now, if something happened to my car or I need a copay on a toothache or something like that, you have that money that you put up. So that's always a good cushion. And I still do that now. I still pay up on my major credit card. And then I will pay up on some of my smaller bills. For instance, if your water bill runs about $50, $55 a month, pay that up for 2 months, $100. But then continue to pay your water bill like you didn't. That way you're up. And if you need to skip that water bill during Thanksgiving or Christmas time, you can, because you've got that credit there. The light bill tends to be more people higher bill. So maybe not the light bill, but maybe you have an internet bill that runs about $50, $60 a month. Pay that up for 2 months. You know, that way the holiday time, or if something comes up and you need to skip on that bill, it's paid and you're not behind, and you don't have to worry about asking for an extension or a payment plan. I know where I live, I have a trash bill. The trash bill is every 3 months, $50. Well, if I pay $100, I pay my trash bill up for actually 6 months, that I don't have to worry about that, you know, if something comes up. So I feel good doing that because I put the money somewhere good. I paid up my credit card, and I paid up a couple of bills. So that's always a good thing. The third and final thing that I always do with my money is I put money in a different account for back to school. School comes up in August. Yeah, we can save for it, but why be worried about it? I just have never had to worry about that. Even when I had small kids, and even now with baby girl being in high school, I always put money up to at least make sure that her clothes and shoes are covered. You know, when August comes, she's got 2 weeks worth of clothes and a brand new pair of shoes. And then, of course, the backpack and school supplies and stuff like that I get. But I'm not stressing. I'm not worried. When school gets ready to start back, I have that money already there. Absolutely no problem. So now we have covered a major credit card. We've covered a couple of bills. And we've got money up for back to school. Now, if you want to put some money up into a savings account, do that as well. Just to have in a savings account for a rainy day, depending on how much you get back. You know, sometimes if you're like me, where you don't get a lot back like a lot of other people, you might not be able to throw too much into a savings account. So me, I just made sure I had that little extra savings on a major credit card. Made sure I paid up on a couple of bills in case something happened. And the kids' school clothes, when back to school time comes, I don't have to stress about it. There is a cushion there for that as well. Okay, now we can get to the good part. Now we can hit the mall. So what I used to do with my kids when I had 3 little ones, all my kids are 5 years apart. So when I had 3 little ones, I had a certain amount I would spend on each one. So I would go to the mall, and I knew how much I wanted to spend on each child. I didn't really splurge crazily on the kids because kids are always growing. They grow out of that stuff so fast, but I did want to make sure that I got them something, as most of us do want to make sure we get the kids something out of our income tax. So I always make sure I got each one of them a pair of shoes. And I always make sure I got each one of them a couple of outfits. And when they were younger, probably a toy or two as well. But yes, you go on out and you grab the kids something so that the kids are out of the way. Now, as far as myself, I always have that one time a year where I do a splurge on myself. I worked all year. I worked hard for it. I put up with customers' crap for it. Uncle Sam hit my checks for it, so I'm going to get myself something. Last year, as you know, I bought the MCM bag. And I think I paid $5.95, $5.75 full price for the bag. I tried to find it cheaper. I'm definitely a bargain shopper, but I could not find that one for cheaper. But that was my name brand expensive splurge for the year. This year, I've decided to go ahead and get me a Louis Vuitton. Now, I have struggled with this decision the last 3 or 4 income tax checks because I just can't bring myself to pay that much for the bag. So I have decided to buy it pre-loved at more than half price. So I won't be spending $1,000 on the bag. And that is another good idea, guys. Don't knock that. I'm saving $600 on the bag to put towards something else. So I am going to get my Louis Vuitton. I don't really care what people say about it. I deserve it. I've worked hard all my life. I'm over 35. So I worked hard all my life, and I'm gonna get it, and I'm buying it pre-loved, so I don't feel so guilty about it. There's some really good websites, and I'll list them down below. Tradesy, The Real, even eBay for buying pre-loved bags. There's even a Facebook group where women are selling their bags or wallets or whatever, and you get a good deal and a good price, and you don't have to feel guilty about it, and you're saving still some of your money. So just because you got $8,000 don't mean you need to spend $1,000 on a bag. So I'll do a video when that comes in the mail because I've already ordered that. The Cartier bracelets. I love the Cartier bracelets and I love the Cartier rings. And I forgot my ring talking to y'all. Just remembered that. But the Cartier bracelets, I'm going to get some more. And only one of these on my arm is real. And last year, well, I think it's real. Last year, I bought it off of eBay. And I actually won it in an auction for $79. I did not think that was bad considering how much these bracelets cost. Real or not, I don't know. But I'm not so big on, once I get what I want that's name brand, everything I get don't have to be name brand. So AliExpress and eBay is where I'm ordering the rest of my Cartier bracelets from and rings. And I'm getting them for $8, $9, and $10. So I don't care what anybody says about them being real. Nobody pays my bills but me. Nobody's in my pockets but me. They look absolutely gorgeous on my arm, and you're not even going to be close enough. And you probably do know they fake, but I don't care. You're not going to be all up in my grill like that to be inspecting my jewelry. The Cartier rings on AliExpress are gorgeous. I have 2 of them already. I'm going to order 2 more in case they turn. And I think I did a video on those a long time, couple of months ago, and I only paid about $3 to $4 for those. So I get to wear what I want, how I want it, at a fraction of the price. I'm not out there spending $1,000. Pandora. I'm getting a Pandora bracelet off of eBay. It is 100% Pandora bracelet coming with the paperwork and everything. But the charms are not all Pandora. I don't care. I'm getting a Pandora bracelet fully loaded with charms for about $110. That's not bad, $110. Like, ladies, look out there. Just because you have the money don't mean that you don't still bargain shop. I still bargain shop. I still look for coupons. I'm still on 3 or 4 different websites. The Puma slides, the Rihanna Puma slides, I want some of those. But I've heard good things and bad things about it. And I know it's just a slide with some fur on it. So, no, I don't think it's worth $88 to $100. I won a pair of Puma slides off of eBay auction. I think for like $50 with shipping. I have to go on there and look, but I think they are authentic. I don't personally really care if they are or not because these things fade. I've heard they're not as comfortable. I just want them for the fur. If anybody knows me, I just want them for the fur. I tried to find some other fur slides that I might like, but I didn't see any. I got a gray color. Now, one thing about eBay is everything is supposed to be authentic on eBay. If it's not authentic, they're supposed to tell you, or you can send it back. So if you're a person that's just so stuck on name brand, then fine, be that way. But I am not. These slides are going to be on my feet. They're going to be worn around. Rihanna's name is not even anywhere on them, even on the real ones. So I'm satisfied with the slides. They're brand new in the box, gray with Puma on them, and I got them for $50 with free shipping. So Even though I have my tax money, I am still bargain shopping. I'm still looking for the lowest price. I'm still looking for coupons. I got baby girl some Jordans that she wanted, and they just so happened to be on sale. She had been wanting them for a while. I'm glad they were still available and in the store in her size. And now they were like $15 or $25 off in Hibbett. So me waiting, I saved a little bit of money. So I'm just saying, just because you have the money doesn't mean you have to pay full price for everything. You can get the most out of your money by still getting a bargain, still shopping for stuff. Get replica stuff. You don't always have to get name brand. I have my one big name brand item, and that is my Louis Vuitton bag coming with serial numbers and everything of authenticity. So that's my one name brand splurge. Everything else I buy does not necessarily have to be at all. To each his own. I just wanted to come to you guys with a couple of tips and make sure you get the most out of all this money y'all balling with. Anybody who want to let me hold something, let a sister hold something, because you know I don't get as much as y'all. But enjoy your money. Have fun. You worked hard for it. Take your splurges. I think about my splurges. I don't know about y'all, but around September, October, November, I start thinking about what I want to do with my money. Now, I did forget something. Car. Get your tune-up. Get your oil change. I always do that. This is your vehicle. This is your way to work. This is your way to transport the kids around. My car will be going in the shop next week. Get your tune-up. Get your oil change, you guys. So when you look back, you know where your money went. You don't want to look back and say, you don't need a rental car. You got a car. Don't go out and get a rental car. Take that money for the rental car. Get your tires. Get you 4 new tires. Get your tune-up. Get your oil change, guys, and then splurge. What I'm saying is do your important stuff first, and then you can go ball out at the mall and post your pictures and all that other kind of stuff. But just do the important stuff first, because if not, later on, you're going to regret it. I work in the customer service field and the utilities field where people are always needing payment extensions, things getting cut off and stuff like that. And I feel like, not that that doesn't happen from time to time, but if you use this money right here wisely, that cushion will be there 3 to 4, 5, 6 months from now when everything hits you at one time. When the refrigerator stops working, when you got a flat tire, and when your child has a toothache and you got a copay for them to pull the tooth out of their mouth. Like, think ahead. Just think ahead. Have fun with your money, but use your head. Think ahead. Make sure you put up for that rainy day. And if you can't tell with it stopping and going, I'm stuck in traffic. Let me go pay attention to the road. I'll see y'all next time.